Wonders indeed shall never end with this country. There is a saying that goes that many are mad, but only a few are roaming the streets. Who can fit into this category on today's news analysis? On today's episode of News Analysis, there was a disruption after the Federal Capital Territory High Courts. Judge Justice Mariam Aneni left the courtroom in frustration during the trial of the former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello. The newsguru.com (TNG) reports that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has filed 19 charges against the embattled former governor, alongside his nephews Ali Bello, Dauda Suleiman, and Abdusalam Hudu, accusing them of laundering over 80 billion naira. Efforts to arraign Bello had previously faced delay since the charges were instituted. However, the former governor, under heavy security, appeared for his arraignment on Wednesday with armed operatives of the EFCC at strategic positions of the court premises. In the photos that surfaced, Bello is seen dressed in a white babariga and exuding confidence and smiling amid chants of Sarki, Sarki, Sarki from his supporters and political aides. Wonders indeed shall never end. This kind country where we can't find ourselves, where criminals are even celebrated and those that do good are sidelined and marginalized, almost invincible. However, due to some events happening during the court sitting, the judge overseeing the plea of the former governor and two others abruptly stood up and declared that she would not return until order was restored. Following the judge's departure, the former governor, who had been seated at the front, quickly rose and approached the restless crowd, instructing them to vacate their seats and exit the courtroom. His intervention effectively alleviated the tension as his supporters left the courtroom one by one without any opposition. What kind of madness is this? To maintain order, the former governor positioned himself at the entrance of the courtroom, ensuring that none of his followers disregarded the court's directive. His intervention effectively proved useful as order was restored to the courtroom. All of his aides and supporters complied with his guidance and exited the courts in an orderly manner. Is this supposed to be a good sign? Is he supposed to feel powerful because of this? This has degraded him in the eyes of many Nigerians, however, because he now seems like a thug, one who now has gang. See what a whole white lion has turned himself into, a gang leader of rebels and noisemakers. So what are Nigerians saying about this? Because now this kind of issue, they spike up sweet comments. Someone has come online to say, he who laughs last, laughs best. The day would soon break for a ramification whereby this and everything will turn around. Based on the reports, Yahaya Bello entered with a big smile on his face, despite having so much debt on his head. What plan does he have? What does he have up his sleeve? Another netizen have said, the case against Yahaya Bello, in quotes, will go into trash as long as he's a great favorable member of the Advanced Professional Criminals, APC. Nothing meaningful will ever come out of the case. If the judge like it or not, try the case or not, nothing else will come out of it. That's why Yahaya Bello is smiling. It's an already won case. This is really true, because by now he must have bribed everyone bribable and gotten the best lawyers for the job. Another netizen have said, just imagine, only in Nigeria you hear such nonsense in a courtroom. Speak about rebels. Another netizen have said, EFCC, Shame on you to even set fine on such a suspect, someone who has stolen 80 billion naira. And this is only the one that has been accounted for. Of course,